Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. The other day on an Instagram reel, I quickly demonstrated this project here. It's a mega tag. It's a big tag trifold. Never quite know what to call these little projects, but I used the kit called Let's Ask Autumn. It's a newer kit in my Etsy shop, a printable, one that you print at home. And this is essentially it. So it's a great big tag. We're going to use one sheet of paper. We're not going to waste anything, you'll see. So that's the cover. Inside is a belly band with a couple of journaling cards. Then there's this sheet fold out like this. Goes the other way. And then we turn, this is the back cover, and then you open it up again. There's a flip out, and then there's a little pocket down here with some more journaling cards, and then you flip it again, you're back to the front. So I'll show you how I made this. I'm going to try to do this in about 15 minutes or less. Here's a couple more that I did, again from the same kit. Just very quickly, I printed. The base I used different printables, or the same kit, but a different page. So there's a belly band. This is in the kit as well. Another journaling card. Again, a fold out. And then, aren't these gorgeous? And then flip, a flip out. Some more journaling cards. I just love these colors. So all of these colors that you are seeing, like this page right here, is what I'm seeing looking out my window right now. It's October. It's a beautiful day. It's in the mid 20s, it's like, feels like summer out there. It's wonderful, but it's October 21st when in Canada when I'm filming this. So this is what I see when I look out my window. A beautiful blue sky. There's autumn colors. All the trees are turned orange, red, yellow, just magnificent. The grass is still somewhat green. So this is basically what I'm seeing outside of my window now. So how can you say that fall is not your favorite season? Oh my gosh, we all look forward to spring, of course. Speaking of spring, someone's gonna say, why is there a robin in your fall kit? She really doesn't belong there, but she is the right color. So let's just let her be. Yeah, that's the first thing. I don't know about what it's like where you are, but that's one of the first things first sign of spring. Have you seen your first robin yet? I just saw my first robin. Around here, that's what we look forward to, is spotting our first robin, because that's a sure sign of spring. But anyways, I added her to the fall kit just because her colors match. So I don't know what time of year they start leaving. I'm not sure, but yes, it's interesting to me that I'm in Canada and things are probably, I don't know where you're watching from. So I would love that if you would tell me in the comments where you're watching from and how different things are. So one thing that made me think of that was in this kit, there are squirrels. There's owls and there's squirrels. And I'll see if I can find one. I remember in high school, there was an exchange student. I think she was from Australia. Here's our little squirrel. This is when I made this one earlier. This is what made me think of this story. The exchange student from, I do believe, Australia. She was blown away at how many squirrels were everywhere. Like, they run across the road when you're driving. Like, they're just everywhere. I can go sit on my back deck right now and probably see a couple, like squirrels, chipmunks, not as many chipmunks, more squirrels, but they're everywhere. But apparently not so much in Australia, if you have them at all. I don't know, but if you do, maybe you just don't see them as much. But we don't have koalas either. So I would love to hear what you have where you live that you think I don't have in Canada. I'm in southwestern Ontario, and yeah, we have a lot of squirrels. They're just like, they're cute, but they can be pests. But yeah, I've got a little red squirrel that lives out back. He's got a nest way up high in the tree. And then lately this big brown guy moved in. He's got like a ringtail, like a raccoon. He looks like a raccoon. He's big. He's like twice the size of the red squirrel, and they battle. They battle all the time. But anyways, enough about that. So I used a different print again from the same kit. I had started this and then my battery died, so I'm going to try to hurry up here. So you are going, this is 8.5 by 11, printed on 90 pound, like a light cardstock, 163 GSM, I think it is. So 90 pound light cardstock, 8.5 by 11. This is what I'm starting with. So this is pushed up to the bumper on the right, and from the right side we're going to go 3 inches plus 5/8, 3 5/8. I already did a score there, but 3 5/8, one score there. Now flip your page over, do the same thing, 3 5/8. That's it for the scoring. We're done with this. Okay, I like this project because it uses a whole sheet. It's a great way to showcase these collage pages. It's a cute project. Okay, so now decide which is this going to be your front, or is this going to be your front cover? So for me, this is going to be my front cover. So I'm going to fold that, and whatever way you fold, so that's going to be my front cover. And then this, fold the opposite way, fold it backwards. That's the back cover. Okay, so essentially that's your front cover, inside, middle. I love that he's peeking there. This will be the back cover, and then if we continue on, this is the inside, the middle, and that is back to the front cover. Okay, now I am going to use this owl again. Yes, so just cut him quickly. I don't know who my audience is, so I don't know who's a beginner and who's not, but I just want to say that when I learned everything from YouTube on how to make junk journals and the such, and all the tips and tricks and everything's from YouTube. So one of those things that I learned that I'm going to mention right now is when you are fussy cutting like this, you turn the paper, not the scissors. It makes it so much easier and faster. Now I just want to show you a tip on how I do it. See my fingers? I'm basically just pinching the paper, so it just kind of, it slides around so easy. Like it's well, not 100% of the time, but that's basically what I do, is I just pinch it between those two fingers, and then it just, you just turn. Turn the paper, not your scissors. See how I can just go right around his ear like that? Yes, I just have this pinch, and it just glides so easy, and it's a very light, I'm light-handed, so it does move around a little bit. Maybe I'm on an angle, sorry, because I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'll try to angle back down here. But again, I just turn the paper, not your scissors. So my scissors pretty much stay in the same, almost the same position the whole time. There we go, except for that little end bit. So yeah, I just basically, when you're cutting, I keep it just a very light hand like this, and it just spins. Trust me, give it a try. It's going to be so much easier. Now I am going to ink this guy up, but we're not going to do inking throughout the whole project because I do want to try to get this done in the next 10 minutes now. Okay, so this is where he's going to go. Now before we glue him down, before we make our cuts, actually let's just do that now. Let's do that now. So your tag. So this is the angle I did on the first one. I used my mat. I used the 120 degree angle on my mat, but right now I'm just going to basically mimic that one. And here's another tip. When you, where was that originally? Is this on the front? I guess it doesn't matter. So this is the corner you just cut off. If you want to make sure that your other angle is the same, just take your triangle that you just cut off and flip it upside down or flip it over and butt it right up into the corner there, and then use that as your guide, and then your two angles will match. That's another little tip I've learned. Hang on to these, we're going to use them. Okay, and then the other thing is we want to get our string where we want it. So let's go in the middle. Is that where my owl's going to be? Yep. So I want to put a little glue down for my string. I've used a few different strings. I use this kind of cotton twine. I use a lace, and then I use an actual velvet ribbon. All of them work. So glue that down, and then I just secured it with a little washi tape, just to make sure. Oops. There we go. Underneath where you know it's going to be covered by your owl. Okay. Now, on the back of this guy, let's use those triangles we just cut off and leave them folded like that. And we're going to glue them down onto the owl, and that's what's going to give us the lift. So this is a good use of using the whole page. I do have those little foam things, but this works too, so why not use it, right? Where'd the other one go? Flew away. Oh, there it is. It's pretty tiny. I'll use that. So this, oops. This one is not folded because it's from the single sheet. So I'm just going to fold it now and glue one side. Just about out of glue. It's for a lift. Okay. So those are glued on the back of your owl or squirrel or whatever you decided to use on the front. And then we'll glue the other side of the triangles. And then we'll press that down onto the cover. So get him lined up where you want him. And just press those down. So now you've got a little bit of a lift, a little bit of dimension to your project. And then this, of course, would wind all the way around. So let's get him there. Okay. Getting caught on this one. All right, so quickly, just a few minutes left here. Sorry to rush you. I'm just trying to keep my videos a decent length so that you can learn these things as quick as possible without me yabbering on too much. On the inside, I wanted to do a belly band right here. So here's some pieces from cutting out the journaling cards from this kit, the ephemera pieces. And again, I would normally ink that up, but I'm not going to right now. This is a belly band, so we're just going to lightly glue the two edges. Like that. And then we want something, a journaling card in there. That's probably too wide. There we go. So that's your journaling card. Put a couple things in there. Super cute. Both have newsprint, so let's do something different. There we go. Now I did in the first one glue the October calendar on top of the belly band. So here, I started fussy cutting this acorn. Let's use this acorn. So again, just the two fingers pinching lightly and just twirl it around. So fast. I'm just gonna put the acorn there. There we go. Cute. Love that. Okay, the sheet inside, depending on what you want showing, I am just going to, I'm just going to glue it down this way. So do you see where your crease is? Just run a line of glue on this side of the crease, because we don't want to overlap the crease because we want to make sure this closes properly. So that's it, just a very thin line like that. Put your paper on and line it up at the bottom. This is just regular 20-pound copy paper or printer paper. And before you are commit to burnishing that down, just make sure you can close it still. I can. So that's how easy that is. Next, I'm gonna turn it this way. And then I'm going to fold it, match. This is probably the best thing to do, is match it up on the right, and then make your crease. And then, oh, isn't this cute with the pin in it? And then come back again like that. Okay, so there is your fold out. Beautiful. And again, I would have inked that, but in the interest of time, now all you're going to do is just trim off your, match up your tabs, or your, sorry, your tag corners. That's it. So done. That's that. Easy peasy, right? And then on this side, you can just crease that down a little bit gently where your glue line is. Done. And then we did a little pocket. So again, using some of the pieces. That's cute. I like adding the green. So this is just a pocket. Just gonna pinch that with my thumb. Yep. And again, I would ink this, but in the interest of time right now, so we're going to glue left, right, and bottom for a pocket. Okay, put that down here. And then we're going to add some more journaling cards. That one's too wide. Yeah, stuff I have cut's too wide. There we go. There's some really cute ephemera in this kit. There's some nice photos. Just demonstrate. I'll steal some from here so that I can move along. There we go. So you can make that pocket there. And then when we come around to the other side, we put a flip out here. So in this case, on the other ones, I glued something to the back of this, but for, like I said, the interest of time, I'm just going to use a single-sided card at the moment. This is like a movie strip. The colors are right. It's not really the right theme, but the colors are right. I think this was from one of those Your Creative Studio subscription boxes. I haven't got one of those in a really long time. I just started kind of accumulating my own stuff. So, but at the beginning, those were really good to have. Okay, so you just want to create some sort of a hinge. Again, make sure you don't go across your crease. Oops. Try not to get my bean in there. Okay, well that's off center, but you get the idea. Crease. Where's my knife? That, and then I would again put some more on the insides. Doesn't have to be the full length, but that will help it hinge properly. There you go. There. Okay, so there's that, and then you can do another pocket here. Or you could do another belly band if you wanted to. A few different things you could do. She might just do that. Do another belly band. So I like the way that looks. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. I just move this belly band down a little bit. Like that. Yeah. So that's basically it. And then you can roll your, or wrap your ribbon or string around, whatever have you. Whatever you've decided to use. That's about it. Okay, so in a nutshell, I see that this is crooked. See that sticking out, so I could trim that down. Why are you crooked? Let's take a look. But isn't that fast and simple, and isn't it nice that it uses the whole sheet? Okay, I did a really, oh, there you go. There, now you're fine. Now you're fine. There we go. Cute, super cute. So yeah, you could use these, you could tuck these in a pocket, inside cover, back cover, use them on their own. You could gift this, you could use this as a card, you could put different notes inside, you could add a gift card, that could be a journal topper, it can be a lot of different things. But basically those are the cutest little, I really love the use of the collage pages, because it with very few items to make this, there's a lot of visual interest in this little project because of the collage sheets. So again, this kit is called Let's Ask Autumn. There's another card from it, but these are all from, these were all made from printables from that same kit, and all the ephemera is also from that same kit. So I'm really loving it, especially this time of year. But I always say this, I think my new kit's my favorite, but they're all my favorites. But yeah, so we're going to forgive the robin for being out of season, but she does match, so we'll give her points there. But yes, I hope you enjoy this kit if you use it, in the ephemera. And don't forget to tell me your squirrel story, what kind of animal it is that you have where you live, but you think I don't have or might not have in Canada, and I'll let you know. Okay, take care. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.